Can we get both of them in the ring? Can we get both of them in the ring?
He said, I'm fighting Mikey. Then I might fight Sean Porter, Keith Thurman.
So he didn't mention Terence, huh?
He didn't.
I just got to call him up or something.
He got his number.
Well, let me tell you.
I ain't got no offers for y'all.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Terence. That's the smartest thing.
You're a legendary promoter. I like that.
Now, we all remember this video right here where I exposed that Errol Spence exposed himself and he ran down his entire itinerary, and Terence Crawford asked him, does Al Heyman mention me? And he said, no, he doesn't. And as sure as the sky's blue, he went on to do exactly what he said he was going to do. Fight Mikey Garcia and fight Sean Porter, right? Speed track it up to today. Once again, Errol Spence exposes himself. Like I always said, Errol Spence mouth. Well, once again, he exposes his itinerary to you. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to it.
You took the belt, but I'm still me, baby. You took the belt, but I'm still me.
And then you lost. And then I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia. I'm gonna get Keith Thurman. And then I'm gonna get your boy Pacquiao.
Thank you.
Okay, once again, Terence Crawford's name is nowhere mentioned in that list. Okay, if you haven't figured it out by now, they do not plan on fighting Crawford at all. And if they do fight Crawford, it won't be for at least another 2 years. Because if you give given Errol Spence itinerary and given how frequently these fighters fight a year, it's not hard to tell that this fight is years down the line. Okay, it's very easy to see that. They made this extremely clear when they did that, when they panned out, I forgot what fight it was, and they had the little banner of Errol Spence and all the current champions that he could be fighting, and they left Terence Crawford out. You know this is the case from the across the street talk, and you know this is the case because all he talks about is how Terence Crawford is not popular enough, yet he fought a man who couldn't sell out a family barbecue. Everything is contradiction. But one thing is for sure, he does not plan on fighting him. Well, they're not going to fight this year, and they won't fight next year. Okay, that leads that to 2022, and it's not going to go down then either. And this is my thing, man. At this point, everybody knows he's ducking. It's not a question. At this point, everybody knows that Errol Spence is nothing special, or he is at least not what his fanboys tried to build him up to be. But what's crazy part is these guys are supposed to be boxing fans. And the question I got to ask is, do you want to see the fight or not? It's very simple. It has nothing to do with who deserves what and this, that, and the third. Do you want to see the fight or not? Are you aware that the entire theme in the outlook of the boxing community is that everybody is running scared from Terence Crawford? Do you realize that? See, this is why when people say somebody doesn't deserve something, somebody doesn't deserve this, it does not matter. You want to know why? Because as much as people want to talk about what Terence Crawford doesn't deserve, Terence Crawford is consistently ranked over Errol Spence. And play close attention to this. Nobody is questioning Terence Crawford. Nobody questions his heart. Nobody questions his skill. Nobody is questioning him. All the questions is on Errol Spence. All the ducking and the running accusation is on Errol Spence. It is not on Terence Crawford. Okay? So you guys want to keep talking about resumes and this resume and that resume and try to tear him down and try to tear him this. Does he have the more popular names than Errol Spence? No, he doesn't. But you need to know the difference between a quality opponent and an opponent with a name, okay? Because they are not the same. You know, and I want to do a video to break that down. They are not the same. When people say he hasn't fought anybody, what that means is you haven't fought anybody with a popular name. That's really what it means. okay? Because you can fight tough quality opponents, but they just don't have the name, and they'll be looked at as, oh, another bum. Like look at Devin Shevchenko, and Triple G. People had a nerve to say Triple G is fighting another bum. And you know why they say he's fighting another bum? Is because they don't know this guy. Just because you don't know him don't mean he's not fighting a quality opponent. For once, Triple G is fighting a quality opponent. For once, I can stand up for Triple G. You know? So that's the difference between fighting a quality opponent and fighting an opponent with a name. Okay? People talk about the Amir Khan fight, but you know what the Amir Khan fight was about? That was about him getting a name. It wasn't about anything else. Okay? And that's just what Errol Spence is doing. He's chasing their names. He's not chasing their skill set. He don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao because he thinks he's the best in the division right now. You know, it's the name. You know, so we got to get that clear. But I'm going to end it with this. Look, if Errol Spence and his team doesn't want to fight Bud Crawford, I'm at the point now, well, bump it. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Skip it, man. I don't care. Because your legacy is in question. Nobody's questioning Terence Crawford. Nobody's saying he's ducking anybody. Okay? Nobody thinks that he would lose to you. Okay? So if you guys want to go and protect him and say Terence Crawford doesn't deserve a shot, then fine. Let Errol go on about his business, right? Okay? And he will never escape the shadow of Terence Crawford. He can't do it right now. All right? So go ahead and fight. You probably end up taking a loss sooner or later. You know? And then once again, that's another prime fight that we'll lose out on due to the PB side and Al Heyman of things. Okay? But just like back then, Errol Spence told you what he was going to do. He's reiterating it right now. Okay? And when they show you stuff like this right here, okay, that lets you know they're not thinking about Terence Crawford. They don't want to deal with Terence Crawford. All right? I'm sick of hearing about he has to cross the street. That's not true. Look at Gary Russell Jr. He's already across the street. Why can't he fight Tank Davis? Why can't he fight Leo Santa Cruz? Abner Mares? Why? He's across the street. What happened? Okay, it has nothing to do with going across the street. Okay? That's just a little tactic that Al Heyman does because he wants all the top fighters. Okay? That's the same reason why Deontay Wilder told Dylan White to sign with the PBC, then I'll give you a fight. Yeah, y'all forgot about that, right? Sign with the PBC, and then I'll give you a fight. Okay? It doesn't work like that. But I'm at the point now, if y'all don't want Errol Spence to be more than what he is, I've already told y'all. I have no problem with that. Just like I have no problem calling him what he is. Okay? So when I do that, if I'm passive and silent on the situation which you guys don't want him to fight Terence Crawford, then you guys need to be passive and silent when people say he's a ducker, he's a chicken, he really ain't got the juice, he ain't nothing special, you know, and I'm particularly not a fan of his. You need to leave those people alone because they're giving you the right to feel how you want to feel and they ain't fucking with you, you know, and I got the right to feel how I feel about Errol Spence. So don't complain and call nobody a hater because I'm giving you guys the pass to go ahead and duck Terence Crawford. Go ahead. Because that's his legacy in the end. Terence Crawford is straight. Okay? He's straight. Shit like that obviously don't faze him. Obviously. You know? So if that's what y'all want to do, go ahead. And I guarantee you, at the end of the day, Errol Spence will end up looking just like Wilder. You see what Wilder trying to say now? I'm a Hall of Famer. Come on, man. Everybody knows that's a joke. But PBC is built off of fictition. They like to pretend they're the man instead of just actually being the man. If I was Errol Spence and they brought up Terence Crawford every time I turn around, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? I'm so sick of y'all bringing this guy up. Tell him to sign a contract. so I can ice this dude out. All right, because I'm the one. You know, that's how real champions used to talk. But, you know, that's a throwback mentality. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Vane, I'm out.